Alright, look, has a movie ever made you felt like you've ran a marathon? This one did for me. John Wick Chapter 4. I'm glad I went to cinema to watch this film, and I gotta tell you, it was totally worth it. A lot of the movies nowadays that pop up are really not worth the money you're gonna have to pay to go to cinema to watch. It is an action film that knows what it is. It's an over the top action meant for you to have fun, meant for you to go in and see Keanu Reeves killing people, essentially, if that you're in that sort of a thing. And as Joe Rogan puts it, it's murder porn, essentially. And he's quite right in this film. This film is ridiculous. It's way over the top. From all four John Wicks that has been out, I think this one would rank number two after number three. Number three was fantastic because it really dwelled into the mythology of the Continental, of the High Table, and of all this cool underground criminal organizations that are going around, and really, really nailed of how the dynamic is between John Wick and the rest of the criminal world. Chapter 4 focused a lot more on the action, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, but it was a little bit more too many car crashes and a little bit too many jumping off maybe nine-store buildings and still being okay. At certain point, the suspension of disbelief kind of goes away. You kind of go like, okay, come on, like he just got hit by a van and he kept walking, like, and he fell down I don't know, 200 flights of stairs and he's still okay. That was a little bit irritating to me. I wish they kind of stuck on a bit of a realism of it. I know it's not a realistic film at all, by any stretch of the imagination. Just that it would have been better if it kind of knew how to use a little bit less, I don't know, car crashes and a little bit less floor jumping. Otherwise, other than that, the film was fantastic. Scott Adkins is in it, and Donnie Yen is in it. I thoroughly like the character of Scott Adkins, especially the fact that you couldn't even tell it's him. Is this giant dude in a fat suit, and he never got his due in the cinema, which is really sad for me. It's like he's a fantastic actor. He's a fantastic martial artist who's been putting in the work ever since God knows, like I was a kid watching this guy doing the film. Donnie Yen is there. He's doing great as well. I'm not a big fan of his character, to be honest. I wish they did something different with him. I know like he's blind and all that, but there's a certain point you kind of also gets on your nerve. You're like, okay, yeah, you're a blind assassin, and it's meant to be over the top, but yeah, you could have like trimmed down on the sides a little bit and made it a little bit more logical. I suppose that's the word. But overall, it was a fantastic film. I thoroughly enjoyed every minute of it. There's a scene in the film that the camera goes from top down like a video game, and apparently was inspired by Hong Kong Massacre. It's a very famous game on Steam, which I played recently. It was brilliant. Even the shotgun blast with the dragon breath was taken from the game itself. Like you see the sparks coming off from the shotgun and how it blasts other people away. It was very, very enjoyable and it was very, very well done. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they will do with the Continental series, actually. But I'm kind of hoping that they dwell into the mythology of it a little bit and maybe a little bit less car crashes. You know what I mean? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I know I've been away for a long time, but do subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting more often now, and I'm going to be posting on Instagram and TikTok as well. So, yeah, all the best. Watch this film. Cheers.